Hey world, For the Cultura is your daily connection to the hottest Latinx celebrities. We also keep you up to date with everything happening in our cultura, from art to music, news, and more. Make sure to follow and subscribe so you can join us as we push the cultura forward. Jhay Cortez is telling us how he's connecting with his emotions for his upcoming album Timelezz. Jenni Rivera's fans are getting a special treat in honor of what would have been her 51st birthday. But first, Tekashi 6ix9ine is continuing to disrupt the music industry, but this time in Spanish. Today we kick off with For Tu Ritmo. 6ix9ine is releasing his new song Yaya today. His last release, Trolls, which dropped on June 11th with Nicki Minaj, reached 32.5 million views in 24 hours. The song also hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, after Tekashi 6ix9ine claimed that he would be blackballed for accusing Billboard of chart manipulation. Based on 6ix9ine's track record, this reggaeton single is expected to do well, and if it does, we're sure he'll be doing more trolling. But speaking of new music, late rapper Pop Smoke's album Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon is available today as well. The project was trending earlier this week, with fans vocalizing their disappointment for the album's artwork designed by Virgil Abloh. Nonetheless, here's to a weekend filled with new music. Jhay Cortez just dropped a new song, Dime Ave, from his upcoming album Timelezz, and he's telling us all about the forthcoming project.
I want to know if this is from a personal experience, because these lyrics are super intimate.
I mean, I think that's the question everybody's been asking. Yeah, it has a little bit of both. Part of mine, and part of everybody. I think that this quarantine made everybody miss a lot of stuff. So this is the first single of the album. Obviously, the album has a lot of more depth and a lot of more styles.
You're that certain artist that like to write lyrics from the heart, is what I feel from all your music.
I'm an Aries, so Aries already into feelings and stuff. So that I think you can really notice that.
So is that something that we're gonna see in Timelezz, your upcoming album? More music about love and emotions?
You're gonna see all my emotions. Timelezz is more like a more secure, artist. Maybe 100%. Maybe you can see it in everything, the video and the music and the visuals.
Our show For the Cultura, it's about living in the two cultures, and I know that you spend living some time in New Jersey. Do you feel that growing up in those two cultures, that how has that helped you, hone into the artist and who Jhay Cortez is today?
It had a lot to do, learning English when I was young. It made me have different perspective from somebody that lived their whole life in Puerto Rico or their whole life in the States.
Seeing your international worldwide success, where you're heading, what would you tell 10-year-old, 11-year-old Jhay who was listening to Looney Tunes, walking home from school? What would you tell yourself?
I used to have second thoughts always, so I would just tell you, go full power, believe in yourself to the fullest, and just do you, do you.
In honor of Jenni Rivera's 51st birthday yesterday, her fans are getting a special present. The singer's family dropped an unreleased single from La Diva de la Banda titled Quisieran Tener Mi Lugar.
Quizás quisieran tener mi lugar.
The track released on Wednesday pays homage to Jenni's career and everlasting legacy. The video features La Gran Señora's impressive collection of music awards and footage from her sold-out shows in the US and Mexico. The singer's daughter, Chiquis, is now making a name for herself in music, most recently releasing a Jolene remake with none other than fellow Cali girl Becky G.
Jolene.
Through her famous family, music, and fans, we see why so many in the game are still trying to get to her lugar. Netflix's latest investment could help change the future of Black America. The streaming giant announced on Tuesday that it is investing $100 million in Black-owned banks in efforts to close the wealth gap between white and Black communities. In fact, the Federal Reserve says white families, on average, net 10 times more than Black families do in the U.S. As Netflix takes racial inequality issues into its own hands, businesses like Target and Whole Foods are also following suit, dedicating more shelf space to Black-owned businesses and products. Not only is Netflix's investment helping the Black community advance economically, but also helping change the future of Black TV and film. Back in June, the company pledged to invest $5 million in Black creatives and intends to get more Black stories told through the works like When They See Us. Netflix's CEO, Reed Hastings, is all for investing in Black production companies, saying that its main goal is the funding and viewing of diverse content. Netflix's example shows large businesses how putting their money where their content is can help stimulate the Black economy and help tackle racial inequality. Thanks for joining us on this episode of ForTheCultura. Make sure to download the Quibi app to catch our fresh daily episodes. Also, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for more Latinx celeb content.